Okay, everybody, it is Tuesday and we're clinking away today. We have to acknowledge, you guys might have noticed last week we didn't post anything. We didn't have a video up.
We did not.
We suck.
Sorry, guys. Well, yes and no. We do and we don't. We had a little mishap, guys, that prevented us from being able to do what we wanted to do for y'all. So, you want to tell them about it, Beck?
Briefly.
Okay.
We went to McIntyre Villa this weekend and had a great time, and Lisa and I went particularly a day early than some of our friends coming, Paradox and Haunted Heifer. Shout out everybody. They were great.
Shout out. They were great. It was a wonderful time.
It was. And Lisa and I have been to this place, and you guys have heard us talk about it before, but we went particularly to film on our own for you guys and do some badass stuff. Long story short, the lady double booked, and there were tours in the house until about 8:39, and by the time we set up and got everything going, we barely had time to investigate. We were wiped out. We did do a short clip for you guys and wanted to bring it back, but that's as far as we got.
So keeping it real, by the time we got to actually where we could have investigated and done more of the video, Becky and I looked like shit. So
that part too.
We had been out in the rain, the humidity, our hair was fried, our makeup was running. We were tired, we were exhausted, and so it just didn't work out, guys. We were hoping to do on location recording for y'all, and it was gonna be great.
It was going to be, y'all can't even believe our background we had set up, and we might be able to get a little bit in there at another time. But so we apologize that we did not have anything for you guys last week. Don't unlike us or follow us or whatever it is.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it.
Media. All right. We're still going to make up for it because we have a good show tonight.
We do have a good show.
So let's get into it. But let's do some clinking before we go.
Get your glasses, clinksters. I can't even talk.
Let's see yours.
I'm excited about this one.
Okay.
First of all, I would like to say thank you to our dear friend Angie for this glass, because this was a gift from her, and I love it. It's so freaking cute.
Hell yes.
Isn't it adorable? Look at that.
It's over the top adorable.
It's so shiny, y'all. Look at it.
It's glittery.
So not only is it a clink clink, but it's a bling bling. Okay. Bling bling.
Don't be trying to one up me, Lisa. I don't have no bling bling on mine.
Well, sorry.
Mine is just orange, and it's really hard to read, but it says, if you got it, haunted.
Oh, I love that. If you've got it, haunted.
Yeah.
I like it.
Let's cheer to something. Let's cheer something good tonight. Something spooky.
Let's see. What can we cheers to?
We haven't got to review all of our evidence from McIntyre yet, so
we haven't. But what I have reviewed so far, I know for a fact we got an EVP in the attic.
Yes, we
cannot wait to share that. Gosh, the guys at Paradox got some amazing Estes method stuff.
Yes, they did.
Haunted Heifer and Mr. Haunted Heifer, they caught some really good photos.
They did.
And so yeah, let's clink to that episode that will be coming out shortly, as soon as we can review footage and get some evidence that we can upload.
And that we got some badass shit on it.
Yeah, and that we got some badass shit on it, what she said. So
okay. Clink,
all right.
Clink, people.
Clink, clink. I wish it did make a clink. Can it clink it?
I want to clink. Plastic, so mine's more of like a clunk.
Let's see. Can you hear that?
I do not hear it.
Well, sorry. I tried.
Don't break it.
I ain't gonna break it. I better not. I love this glass. Love it.
Cheers, everybody. It's gonna be Halloween season before we know it. And
Yes,
I
it is.
freaking can't wait. I freaking can't wait.
It is. I mean, literally, we're days away from October 1st.
Yes, and we are days away from Lisa becoming Mrs. Austin.
I'm scared. No, I'm playing. I'm excited. I'm excited. It's going to be good.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
It is going to be good. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time in Vegas.
Oh, yes, we are.
Yeah, we are.
All right, guys, let's get into these haunted locations. We're going to talk about two tonight. They're both in Alton, Illinois. We took a road trip up there with, again, a lot of our friends, and we had some good shit happen.
We did. It was a good trip.
It was.
It was so good. We had a blast on the trip. Just getting there was a blast. I mean, we stopped
Yeah.
at the world's largest gift shop. Who
And
doesn't want to stop
How do y'all
there?
think that went for me and Lisa? We had nuts. We had little Debbie's.
I had the candy that I bought. Like I had saltwater taffy. I had
Well, girl, I don't even know what shit I had in my bag.
we had
It was a lot.
as if we needed any more.
No, I think we could have fed starving orphans for sure.
Well,
with what
we did
had.
we did share. We shared with everybody. We shared with Sharon and Angie and Brittany and
We did.
Haunted Heifer, and
We did.
we did. Yeah.
Okay.
It was a good trip.
Here we go. Because y'all are dropping off way too quick, so we got to get into it.
We got to get into it. Let's go.
Okay. One of the coolest places you'll ever want to go is to McPike Mansion. Shout out to the sweetest person, one of the sweetest people you will ever meet is Sharon Ledke. She is the owner of McPike. First, is that not a freaking stunning picture?
I love that place.
I mean, that is over the top. Green, what do you call it when you put it on the back of your phone? Background picture or whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But you know, when you put it up there and it stays.
Why can I not think of it now?
It's a screensaver.
There you go.
Give that girl another drink. Okay. Y'all, everything that Sharon does, you guys have heard us talk about it in the past. She does on her own. Every bit of the money that you guys donate to this place or when you take a tour there, she invests all of that back in this property. So
yes.
It is amazing. If you guys look it up, you can see where it came from and to where it is today. But Lisa, you and I had an experience that we will never forget.
I will never forget it.
It is
ever.
Probably absolutely one of the top 3 things that's ever happened to me in all my years of investigating that stand out as holy shit, what was that?
Like literally legit caused me to go into fight or flight. Like I was headed for the door.
Stop right there. I love this girl, y'all. Y'all know I do. And I give her everything, my heart and soul. And this little witch leaves me to die with the demons.
Somebody had to live to tell the tale. That's all I can say. It was every man for himself at that point.
She's like, Becca, I'm sorry, you know. Oh, when you're scared, you don't know what you're going to do. I think I froze. I froze and then I jumped for Sharon, which was midair. She was scared to death.
You literally did. Just I think
one of those so scared to move sort of things, which that's not good. I want to be able to run. What? I don't know how I fix that. I don't want to sit if shit's going down. I might need to run.
I jumped out of my chair and went right for the door. Right for the door.
Yes. And y'all, Lisa is like Miss Badass Clint Eastwood on, some of his badass shows. She runs out the door, but she comes back a packing.
I did. I sure did. I was like, wait.
You're not going to, I almost said a bad word. You're not going to mess with us.
Yeah.
So
Don't come at me, bro.
she's going to shoot your ass. Don't mess with us. We're clinksters, damn it.
Yeah. So,
So
guys,
let's,
yeah, I was about to say, let's tell them what happened.
okay. Do you want to tell them?
You tell them. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. So y'all, when you first go in the door that you can see right there at Lisa's head, the building is still pretty much abandoned inside. There's not a lot of places that you can go because it's unsafe. So when you go there, you can go in the main living area, the hall area, and then of course the very haunted wine cellar that is down below in the basement area. So we literally had been there. What do you say, girl? 10 minutes?
Probably 10 minutes.
Yeah.
10 minutes tops.
We pulled up, we met Sharon. We're so excited. I've known Sharon for years and I love her. So we're doing our greetings and hey Sharon, this is Lisa and she's excited to be here and we're doing all this stuff. So y'all, we go in. Nobody's there but me and Lisa and Sharon. This is the middle of the day. I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 in the afternoon. And we're sitting in the little living room area. And Sharon has her little store for sale. This you can buy T-shirts and actual bricks from McPike Mansion, which were really cool. And she has all the souvenir stuff, right? So we're just sitting there and we're just kind of chit chatting, not really saying anything, but we sort of take a turn down politics.
Yeah.
Politics is a no, like a in the house. No, do not talk. Mr. McPike did not like to talk about politics, all of this sort of stuff. So Sharon is kind of expressing her opinion about where the world's stats are right now, like just what a flux the world is in, and you know, not saying anything bad about who cares right or wrong, but she's expressing her opinion on politics.
Yep. She
Okay.
was.
She was. And she knows better. She said, I shouldn't have done that. But let me back up a little bit about what I truly think was more than the politics was the problem. Was I've been to McPike many, many times. One of the things that Sharon always has said, you don't go past this entry. When you open the door, you ask Lydia, which was the matriarch. Did I get that right? Matriarch?
Mm-hmm. You did.
Okay. So you ask Lydia, is it okay that you come in? It's her house and she's very protective. I have never stepped 1 foot in that house that I didn't do that. Lydia, hi, it's Becky. Glad to be back here. Whatever. But I think with Lisa and me and Sharon, we're talking. Sharon's excited we're there, and we skipped that step.
And I had never been there, so I didn't even know that I needed to do that.
No.
It was my first time being there. And what a welcome.
Yeah. So I'm trying to build it up in case y'all didn't know. But I noticed it instantly. Like immediately, I'm like looking around because I'm thinking surely any minute Sharon is going to stop us and say, "Oh, we need to ask permission to come in the house and let Lydia know." We never did that. So we're both. Lisa is sitting by the door. I'm sitting in a chair, kind of middle of the room, and Sharon is sitting against the wall. And
Back
again,
over here by this fireplace.
yes, over in that area. Isn't that a cute little ghost picture up there?
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
So cute.
Okay. So we're sitting there, and again, some way politics get brought up. And I mean, with no warning, zero warning, y'all, it sounds like the ceiling is crashing in. Not a crack, not a bump, not a like the freaking ceiling is coming down. Stuff is falling off the ceiling. It's whatever it is, it's happening over Sharon. The main bang is happening over Sharon. Shit's bouncing off the floor, hitting on me, and I'm honest to God, I thought the ceiling's caving in.
I did too.
Absolutely 100%. Holy shit. We got to get out. The ceiling's caving in.
Which is
Sharon,
why I ran for the door. Saying.
thanks for taking anybody with you. You could have grabbed our hand or something, Lisa.
You were too far. I had to go.
And I'll tell y'all another story. She wasn't going to save me in the depths of hell this past weekend either. She told me I was on my own. So, yeah, I gotta suck it up when I'm with this girl. Anyway, okay, y'all, it was not a bang. I've described it as if a car ran into a building and crashed into it. That's literally how loud it was and how it shook the entire freaking house.
Shook it.
Like, I'm talking mega. Sharon jumps up. I jump up after I'm frozen, like, holy F, the ceiling's caving in. Lisa, she's gone. And Sharon jumps and she's standing there and she's like, what the hell? And then, so when we all get our bearings, by this time, Lisa is back. Sharon's freaking the hell out. And she has no idea what this is. Neither do we. But now I'm convinced, since the ceiling is still up, there's freaking somebody upstairs that knocked something really, really heavy over.
Yeah,
like that's all it can be. Somebody is freaking in this house. And y'all, it's an abandoned house. Sharon doesn't live there. She lives next door. Oh yeah.
So you can see the stairs, and then next to the stairs over here, you can see the flooring. That's why she doesn't let anybody
Yes.
go up there, because and you can see why we thought the ceiling was falling in.
Do you have one of the middle of where it was starting to cave in? I should have sent that to you. We'll put that up. We'll show you the
put it
exact spot.
in editing. Yeah.
But like Lisa says, when you look above her head there in the photo, the boards are caving. I mean, it's rickety. You know, it's not stable. It's not a stable flooring. But now I'm like, holy shit, somebody has to be up there. There's no other explanation for that sort of thing. So we got Miss Clint Eastwood. She's ready to go.
I was locked and loaded, y'all. I was ready.
Make my day, bitches, you know, kind of thing. And I swear to God, I thought I was recording. I might have been so scared I didn't hit the record button. I don't know. But we can't leave this here. Sharon, this is her place, and we got to go. I mean, we just got to go check this out. We walk upstairs, and what do we see? You take over from here. I've got us off the bottom. Now you take us to the top.
We walk up these stairs, and obviously it was unnerving just to walk up there because, you know, it's not as stable. It's stable enough to walk on it if it's just a couple of people. But so we walk down and we go to the room that's directly above where this happened. And y'all, when she said this was loud, I mean, it literally sounded like someone picked up a boulder and dropped it on the floor above us.
It's the loudest noise I've ever heard in my life in a building.
So we go and we walk into this room, and there's nothing. There's nothing that would have caused that to happen. Zero, nothing. We searched the entire upstairs, and there was nobody in there. No one, not a single soul. Sharon was shook.
Like to the bone, y'all.
Shook.
This lady who has owned this house for years and years and years and years.
She bought it in what, 94, I think is what?
Girl, don't get me to line. I'm not exactly sure of the date.
I think she said they bought it in 1994.
That sounds right.
Yeah. Somewhere in the 90s. We'll just leave it at that. Yeah, she was shook. I mean, we literally went up there expecting that either the fireplace had fallen or the ceiling had fallen down onto the floor, and nothing. Absolutely no explanation for this at all.
Y'all, there wasn't. You know what? My heart's beating kind of fast. just thinking about how we felt in that room and
It was
how
terrifying.
there was no explanation, then the scared creeps in like, holy F, that was paranormal in every form, fashion that you can think of. Sharon's conclusion is she shouldn't have been talking politics in the house.
That's what she said. Because Mr. Henry McPike was a mayor, or he was in politics, but
Yes, he was.
I think she said he was a liberal.
Yes.
And so
Yes.
some of the things that she was saying would not have gone along with his
Mm-mm.
beliefs at
No.
all.
And so she has been telling her tours, this is what we don't talk about. We don't talk about politics in the house.
Yeah.
And wow, I can't even tell you how baffled and how your mind is trying to rationalize what the hell just happened. There's no
Well,
beam broken. There's no, like you
there's
said,
no
the
bricks on the
fireplace.
floor. Like the fireplace is still intact. There's nothing.
Yeah.
Whatsoever. Nothing.
It
I,
I can't get past it. It's ranks up there, people, like one of the craziest things that's ever happened. And when we say it, I know you guys are going, that ain't no big deal. So it was a loud bang. Fuck,
no,
it was. I mean, it was not a loud bang. It was a crash.
it,
Again, the
it,
ceiling's coming in.
it
That's
was
what we thought.
a hey bitches shut up is what it
Yeah,
was.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It.
Yeah. Well,
We.
and then, so then Becky and I, Sharon was shook and she was ready to get out of there. So
Yeah,
she
she
went ahead
was.
and turned it over to us. And Becky and I went down into the cellar. Here's part of it down in the basement area. So we went down in there and we set up and started doing a little bit of, we were in this room right here.
Yeah.
And which this is the actual wine cellar, the vaulted wine cellar that they had, because the McPikes were, Mr. McPike was actually a horticulturist and grew grapes for wine.
Yep.
And he got a lot of accolades and stuff for it. And this is back in 1800, early 1900s. But so they were very big into wine, and so he built this big wine cellar for them, and they would host parties down in this wine cellar, and it was like all the rage, So Becky and I are down here and we're doing some spirit box session, and Becky did ask, Lydia, is it true that we need to ask permission to come into your home? And we got an EVP that says it's so.
Yes.
A woman voice, and it says clear as day, it's so, which would have been the way they talked back then.
Yes. It wouldn't have said yes or yeah, like what it said. Y'all, it's Victorian,
Yeah, it's so.
so very proper. And it's
Yeah.
plain as freaking day. So hopefully we can pop that in when you guys are coming back to listen. But I think more than politics, I think it was Lydia did not appreciate, not to, she doesn't know Lisa. Maybe she doesn't
Right.
remember me. I don't know. I think, damn it, we should have said, hey, Lydia, we're here out of respect and mean no harm to this home. Like, obviously, we got a female voice that says it was so, or it's so.
It's so. Yeah, and that was just, that was just EVP work. We got some spirit box stuff too that did say they weren't happy about the political talk.
Yeah.
And then we have some stuff, and if we can figure out how to separate it out so they can hear it, but we're just sitting in there with our recorders running, and we hear what sounds like partying, like a party going on.
Yeah.
It sounds like people talking and mingling, and it's just very bizarre. Very bizarre.
Ooh, I like that word, bizarre.
Well, because we were laying that we ended up leaving when we left Alton. We went to Eureka Springs, and we went to the Crescent Hotel. We'll do an episode on that as well. But we were just laying in our room, just kind of running through some of our stuff. And I was like, Becky, does this sound like a party going on? And she's like, yeah. We kept playing it back over and over. because it's what it sounds like. It sounds like there's just a group of people in there gathered in there, like,
Y'all,
it's
it
just,
is a full-on conversation,
it is,
a
it is.
ghostly conversation of some
Because
dumb spirits.
I promise you, you're not hearing a damn thing down in that cellar.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Nothing.
No, it's
There's,
creepy down there. It's way
yes.
underneath the house. Um, y'all, even though I do not think there is anything negative here, doesn't mean people can't be cranky and almost cave in the damn roof on you. It's creepy. It's a cool place. It's got graves in the backyard, all
It,
this greenery and kind of scary stuff out back.
yeah. Yeah. It's a really awesome place. And I have to give Sharon lots of accolades for everything that she's done, because she saved
Yes,
this house.
she has.
It was going to be destroyed. It was going to be tore down. And this house is amazing. It has so much history, and what she's done, and bless her heart, she's doing the best she can. And I know that some people kind of give her crap about the condition that it's in, but
Yeah,
compared to where it was when she bought it to
right.
where it is now, I mean, and she's, it's just her and her husband, and her husband's not in the best of health, and she's trying to take care of him. So if you have a thing that you want to do, if you are a person who wants to donate or help in any way, this is a good cause. It's a good cause to help her out. And
My heart's
so
never looked good. I'm trying to. We love you, Sharon.
we do love you, Sharon.
It
This
looks
she's
like
the
a
sweetest lady.
spit circle.
Let me see if I can get us a picture of Sharon. I think we got a picture. Here we go. There she is.
There she is, y'all.
That's Sharon.
You guys go support McPike Mansion page and
Please do.
go
She's
check it out if you're in the area.
Yes, go check it out. She does tours, and every penny that goes to the tours, you can buy a brick that's from McPike, and you can actually have it engraved with whatever you want to say on it, so you can own a piece of history from there.
Yeah.
So if you go on to her website, there's different links on the website that you can either donate. You can donate your time. If you're a roofer in the Alton, Illinois area, and you're wanting to donate and be generous, go help this lady out.
Come on,
She
man.
needs a roof.
Pass the word. We want to help
Yeah.
Sharon the best we can here from Texas. And
Yeah.
hey,
And because there is a lot that could be done if people would put together and help, because she is trying to do it all by herself. So it's an awesome place. So all you paranormal people that are listening, if y'all want to save a piece of history, go do it. McPike Mansion is where it's at.
step up, people. Step up.
Step up. I mean, who doesn't want to, go and save this beautiful place? Look at this. That's the side of it right there. Look how beautiful that. She's done great. She did get the windows replaced and stuff, but it needs a lot of love. Lots of love.
A lot of the stuff that goes on here, just so you know, apparitions, very, very common on the outside of the house in the upper windows. I myself have one of my all-time favorite photos of a lady and a girl in the top window, very defined. It's super cool. Of course, the best EVPs ever, and
Yeah.
I mean, we experienced that in 10 minutes. What else? Y'all, just it's a place to check out. So
It is.
we're hooking y'all up.
Yeah. We're hooking y'all up.
Tell Sharon that Lisa and Becky sent you, and she'll know exactly who you're talking about.
She will. Because what she originally wanted to do was to bring this thing back to life, and she does want to turn it into like a B&B, or in a place that people can come and investigate, because she can't really allow that with the condition that it's in for safety reasons.
Right.
But she wants to do that. So let's do it. Let's make it happen.
Do it, people.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Moving on.
What are y'all doing? My dogs, they are always in they're staring at me. Okay. Moving on to Mineral Springs.
Y'all. The Mineral Springs Hotel. Mineral Springs Hotel. That place was so awesome, Becky.
Did my lights just flash?
I don't know. I was looking at my picture.
Okay. No, I'm just checking because, again, I swear to God, never does it do it.
And you know what the weird thing is? It did not do it on our last recording when we did interviewed Sharon.
It sure as hell didn't. When we had a guest, it didn't do it.
It
But
didn't do
it's
it.
done it ever since.
Did not do it.
Mineral Springs. What's the first thing you think of now that you've been there? What do you think of when you hear that Mineral Springs Hotel?
You know, now that I've been there and I've actually seen it in person, I actually can envision in my mind what it was like when it was alive.
Yeah.
And it was, like I could feel this just the people coming through there, the people hanging out in the swimming pool. I don't know. I felt like the place is alive.
Yeah.
I really did. Like, I feel like the building itself is alive.
Breathing.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do you feel that way too?
Yes.
Like, I really do.
It's almost like just going into each one of the rooms. The pool area is very haunted. That, in your mind's eye, you can just see the people.
You
What they
can.
were wearing, what they were doing, what they were, talking about. Very foo-foo-y back in the day.
Well, this place, when it was built actually to be an ice storage plant.
Yeah, it's got a creepy history.
It does have a creepy history.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was built by a couple of German immigrants, and one of them was a butcher, and they built it. So one of them, I can't remember which one. They moved there because of their wife's health, and they moved there because the air there was cleaner. And so he moved there, and then his brother joined him. And then they decided to start this business. They were going to build this to be an ice storage facility. And they ended up drilling and finding water.
Yep.
And it was spring water, and it smelled really bad. And that's because it had a high sulfur content. And so someone told them, you know what, you guys need to build a health spa, a health resort. And there you go. Mineral Springs Hotel was born.
You're all to anything,
But this thing has multiple layers. Like, what is there? There's like a basement and a sub basement and another. So like on the very bottom, they did have like a slaughterhouse, and
it's creepy as you know what.
Y'all, tell me that ain't creepy.
Look at the things hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Bacon.
Look at that.
And according to Zach Bagans, back in the back is a demon portal.
Yeah, back here.
Yeah.
It's a hole in the ground. It's a hole in the ground full of a bunch of debris that, but what is the hole for? That was the drainage, wasn't it?
I think that's what she said. Oh, let's shout out to Luke before we forget.
Shout out to Luke.
Y'all, just to change real quick, we had an awesome tour guide, Luke, who took us around the town and told us all these ghostly stories. And so anyway, I wanted to get that in there before we forget.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He was a great tour guide.
He's the sweetest guy and knows so much history. Y'all go buy his books, and I can't pronounce his last name because I butcher it like hell, but we can put a link in here and you can go buy his books.
I know we were supposed to put a link in the last one too, and I didn't have the link. I didn't know it. Make sure we get the link in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they ended up building 2 swimming pools in this place in the basements.
Yep.
One of them was meant strictly for men only, and the other one was for anyone. And there's been several deaths. One of them was a man that him and his wife attended a party there, and they were down at the pool. It was a party around the pool, and his wife apparently pushed him in or accidentally pushed him in or something, and he died. He drowned in the pool. And so it's rumored that people have seen a man dressed in full tuxedo tails and everything lurking around, and they say that he's there waiting for his wife to return so he can seek his revenge.
Another one of the stories related to the pool is a little girl. She giggles. You can hear her. And if I'm not mistaken, somebody in our party did this when we
Sharon,
were there. Sharon
Sharon
did
and
it.
Brittany. Hmm.
The story with that is that back in the day when, like Lisa was talking about, when it was very upper class, an elite hotel, they would have parties around the pool. That's where the gatherings would be, around the pool and all their fancy. And a couple had brought the little girl with them to the mixer or whatever they called it back, the soiree.
The soiree
Yes. And
makes me want to drink.
take a drink, girl. Anyway, she fell in the pool and nobody noticed that she sunk to the bottom. Everybody was too busy mingling and,
Well, and of course, back because the pool was actually spring water, so it wasn't clear like pool water like we think. It was more of a cloudy kind of water, so they didn't see her in there.
Yeah. But y'all, that's a really famous haunting around the pool area. And Sharon and Brittany did say that they heard a little girl down there and felt for sure that they had most definitely encountered her spirit.
I
So
think
that's pretty cool.
I think
My nose
Sharon said that.
always itches.
I know. Well, my
Every time I
allergies are
talk to
killing
you,
me.
what is that?
You're allergic to my radiant personality.
Does that mean people are thinking about us? I hope it's good.
I think Sharon said that they actually caught the giggle and they caught a little girl voice say, "It's me."
Let's see if we can get that from her.
Yeah,
Maybe she'll
we'll see.
share it with everybody.
She probably would. We'll
Yeah.
see if we can get it from her. Yeah. Well, and there's another story down by the pool too, and that's a guy that worked there. He actually heard behind a locked door, he heard water running, and he went back and he was like, "What? There should be no water running back there because there's no water. There's no water going to the pool because they actually pumped in the spring water into the pool. So
Yes.
he went back through the door to go check, and then when he opened the door, the sound stopped, and there was no water anywhere. There was no water in the pool. There was no water on the floor. He thought maybe a pipe had burst or something. So just as he was, kind of like, what in the hell's going on? He went to turn around, and when he did, he saw wet footprints in a line, and
Sign
he
me
knew
up
there
all
was no
day for
reason.
that.
I know. Let me see that
I
crap.
know. Sign me up.
I was looking for him too while we were there. I was, and he in all his years of working there, he never went back in that pool area because it freaked him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's the Jasmine lady, and the story behind that is it was when it was still a hotel, and she was a guest there at the hotel, her and her husband, and the story goes is that she decided to start a little affair with one of the other hotel guests. little hussy.
Little hanky.
Yeah. So her husband was gone, and she decided to take this other man up to their room to, do a little, and her husband came back unexpectedly and caught them in the act. And he was obviously furious. I mean, who wouldn't be, right?
Right.
So they got into a huge fight, and he became very aggressive towards her. She tried to run from him, and she fell, or did she, and died on the stairs.
Right.
So the marble stairs that are in the entryway, I don't think I have a picture of the stairs, but she died on those stairs. So the ones that are in the actual entryway of the hotel, by the lobby, where the lobby would have been.
Yeah.
And so nobody really knows if he pushed her, or was it an accident? So people claim that they will get the very, very strong smell of jasmine, and when they get that, there's usually a really blast of cold air. They said it's not like a cold spot, it's like air, and it has even been known to blow the signs that are hanging above some of the shops. So we did not encounter the Jasmine lady. You've been there several times. Have you ever encountered her?
I believe I have. I believe it's been a while, but I do believe that I experienced that on the stairs.
Yeah.
I will say in the past when I was down there in the room that used to have the slaughter room, um, I got physically sick to my stomach. And again, like when you're sensitives and stuff, and we all have that ability, but when you do it a long time, it heightens. And literally, I felt like I was stepping just in pools of blood because those
Oh,
pigs would drain and all the blood would wash down. And I had to step out, but we did capture
ugh.
an EVP that sounds like a pig. And it sounds weird, but it's like the oink oink, but that sort of thing.
Do
It's
it again.
Is that a pig? Right? That's what they say, right? Or
Yeah,
sound or something. I
yeah.
think it's a snorty kind of thing.
Bark,
Uh,
bark.
oink oink. I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
Don't judge us, y'all. Don't judge us.
We try the best on our sound effects.
We're not no damn voiceover queens, all right?
Yeah.
We just don't judge us. The
Uh,
place is so cool. The oddities museum that's in there,
yeah, let's
the
get to
Soul
that.
Asylum, man, they got some cool shit in there.
Girl, do they not have the coolest shit in there?
If you're into oddities, haunted items, just weird shit in general, this is
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
This place is it.
Yeah.
I mean, they have they had all kinds of crap. This is the entrance to it. We did get to go in there.
They're creaky and they're kooky. What's
They're
the
all
Adams family?
together, Ookie.
The Adams
Adams
family.
family.
But all of that sounds like what's in the middle. They're creepy and they're kooky.
Yes. Like here we go. Look, haunted objects. They got
Pick 'em.
dolls.
Pick one. It's
Pick
all
one.
haunted.
Boop, boop. Look at that mirror right there. What is
Yeah.
what is this? Is that a nun? What is
I
that?
don't
I don't.
know.
Oh, I wish I
It's
could
hard
look
for me
close
to
up at that.
see. We'll have to
But
check it out.
y'all probably the thing that gave us the heebie-jeebies more than anything was this damn thing right here.
Y'all,
This is
there's some
it's
shit tied to that.
it's an old embalming table, and it's still got pieces of flesh and hair in the drains.
She's not lying. She's not lying.
Oh, like ew. It was so gross.
It was.
It was
like,
gross, but it was,
that
we're
little
morbid.
drain
So.
on the side is
Yeah, this little thing right here, that little boop boop right there,
it's
had
dead people's
hair and stuff.
It was
did.
gross. As cool as it was gross, which made it even better.
Made it even better. And then there's this right here. This is right. What is it? I have it. I know what it is. It is
Embalming table.
I was going to tell him the actual info on it. It's an embalming table, but it's from the 1800s. And I want to say it was a Durfee.
Why would we own something like that?
I don't know. Durfee portable embalming table circa 1870. It was founded by Alan Durfee in 1869. The Durfee Embalming Company became synonymous with funeral preparations throughout the nation by the end of the 19th century. It was an at-home embalming table.
Let's have dinner and go embalm somebody. Hey, let's go to the attic. We got work to do.
We got work to do. I want to know, where did all the stuff go that came out of the body? Because
to the
that
pigs. Yeah. Y'all, it was creepy as shit. Like legit, real stuff.
Yeah. Like real stuff.
And if I'm not mistaken, Lisa, where it's lighter at the top, that's embalming fluid.
That's what he told us, that's actually embalming fluid and human fluids that have stained it. Yeah. Oh, and when he told us, somebody thought it was like an old sunning chair, like an old lounge chair from like a pool deck.
It does look like that.
It kind of does, but that's definitely not what it is. No. Not at all. No. And the other table, he told us a story on that one, and I don't remember it. Do you? I do.
He remembered friend, it was in an asylum that was going to be torn down, and
That's right.
the
And he
friend
ended up,
might have or might not have took it before they tore the place down and gave it to Dave. I'm not sure we were supposed to tell that part.
well, we didn't tell who or where. So
We don't know how he acquired the table.
no, we don't.
Wait,
Not at all.
yeah. Okay. We're running out of time, but we have to get very quickly to where you and I stayed.
Oh, y'all. We got the best Airbnb
Ever.
First of all, this was our view.
And legit, that's how long we stayed up at this place. That's our view of the sun freaking coming out.
That's our view of the sun rising.
What, 6:30 in the morning? It was insane.
Yeah, we were because guys, no joke. Where that grill sits, that building that's right behind it, guess what that is? That's Mineral Springs Hotel. Y'all, we are next door. This is our building.
Yeah.
This is where we stayed.
Built in the 1800s.
Yep, built in the 1800s. And it's over a antique store.
Ooh, and creepy shit was in that antique store.
Creepy shit wasn't in an antique store. And we had activity in our Airbnb. It was a really nice place though. This was one of the bedrooms. It's huge.
You have this entire building to yourself.
The whole top floor.
Damn thing.
The whole top floor is yours.
Yeah.
Like everything that's below you is just stairs and the antique shop. But like look at that. That's our dining room view.
Yeah. It's very modern upstairs when you get, but y'all, it's a bitch getting up the stairs. Not gonna lie.
Oh man, you ain't gonna
the
lie
old
about
timey,
that.
very, very steep saloon stairs.
Yeah. That was Becky's bedroom. And the first night Becky got woke up real early in the morning to the sun beaming in there and waking her up. I got up and she had a blanket hanging over that damn door.
I'm like, bitch, what is that? You know, we investigated all night. Who woke up the sun? Shit. I'm standing on the chair and the couch and I am trying to figure out how in the hell can I block the sun from coming in? It was bad. I was cranky. I was cranky about 6 o'clock in the morning.
I come walking through there and I'm like, what the hell is going on here? What is this?
Yeah.
Did you get scared that somebody could see you?
Yeah.
Outside that door is like a sunroom.
Yeah.
So it's just you come up the stairs and you're into a sunroom and then you open the door to come in. So it's still all our stuff. She could have opened that door and been right out in the sunroom, not outside or anything. And look at that. Like, look at that, y'all.
Y'all, it was just, it's the middle of town. We could walk to all the little shops and restaurants that we wanted. Oh my God, they do have the best restaurants there. And pie.
Okay, what is the name of that dessert place?
I think it's called My Dessert.
Oh, y'all.
It's so freaking delicious.
So good.
We met Sharon there for lunch and had the best lunch with her.
We did. We did.
What?
So
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, let's rate this trip.
Oh, this trip is an easy breezy 9.5 for me.
I agree.
I
agree.
I think the only thing that might have made it better as a 10 is if maybe we knew what the hell it was at McPike Mansion. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's a 9.5, 9.99.
I think the only thing for me that could have made it better is if it wasn't so damn hot.
Oh, yeah. Let's take a point away for that.
Let's take a point. It was hot, y'all.
Straight 9. It's a straight 9.
It's a straight 9. We were sweating our asses off.
And Luke, the tour guide, he's all fit and in shape, and he plays hockey and softball and baseball with all his kids. And damn, that guy could walk. And we were all like,
oh,
look,
y'all.
We need water.
We need water. We need water. We were dying. Literally, we were like, oh my God. When we were dying. When we got back to Mineral Springs Hotel, I was never so thankful that we were right next door, because I was like, I'll be in a minute. I got to go get something to drink.
Yeah. It was rough
So
on us out of shape people or something. It was damn, it was a 3-hour walking tour.
literally,
Legit.
literally, that is
It
no
was
lie.
and it's hills. It's not just a
Yes,
straight flat kind of thing. It's hills.
yes, literally,
Okay.
y'all. I took this picture because I was dying, and my fiance actually had texted me and said, how are you ladies doing? And this is the picture I sent him, because I was drenched in sweat. I was so hot. Look at me.
No, it was still like 98 degrees when we're freaking walking.
You know,
It was hell, we
98
didn't get back
degrees.
till like midnight or something. I can't even remember. And it was that
Yeah,
hot. It was legit that hot.
I will say too, that is the other thing that I would say would not make it a perfect 10, is that we did not get enough. Yes, I did see that. We did not get enough time investigating at
Yeah.
Mineral Springs.
I think that's our own fault. We were working with Luke, and we certainly appreciate it. We're not knocking that at all.
Oh, no, not
But
at all.
he has to work, and he drove over there. But it did delay us on starting a little bit later than really we want. I mean, like legit, I don't think we started till midnight.
No, we didn't. We didn't. And we were so beat from the heat. When she says it was 98 degrees, it was 98 degrees and 98% humidity.
Yeah,
So,
it's different for sure.
y'all, these Ouija boards behind me, those are also in the Oddities Museum.
Yeah,
And I thought it was a cool backdrop. I
it's
like it a
badass.
lot.
It's bad freaking ass.
Yeah. So y'all take a trip to Alton. Show the Alton some love. It's a awesome little town.
It's beautiful. The people are very nice. Mineral
Yes, they are.
Springs and McPike. That's your
Yes.
places to be. Ah,
Yes.
campers, what are you doing?
We were gonna try to do Ashmore Estates while we were up there, but we decided we're saving that for a whole nother trip.
Yeah, we got some more plans coming up, but
We do. Yeah. So yeah, I give it a 9.5.
oh yeah, I love it. I love it. It was a great trip, and I loved our Airbnb. It was haunted. Lisa
Yes.
had an experience with the lights flashing. I had an experience with the cat balls going off.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Lisa didn't get it because I interrupted the session. I think
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was just sitting on the couch, and I think we were just deciding where we were going to go
Yeah.
eat or whatever, and you were back in your room, and that lamp. I was just sitting there, and the light starts flashing. I thought Becky was flipping the light switches off and on, and I'm thinking, what the hell is she doing? And then I look over, and it's the lamp going off and on, and my phone was across the room on the table, and I had
wasn't
nothing.
me.
So yeah, it
Wasn't
wasn't her.
me. Wasn't me.
So I got up casually and got my phone, and just as I was getting ready to record, Becky comes walking in, and it flashes one or two quick times, and then it stopped and never did it again the entire time we were there.
And
So
I did get the flashlight.
it.
I mean, not what am I trying to say?
The cat ball.
Cat ball, thank you. Going off in the same area. The
Yeah.
same area. There's a big table with a lamp, and I had the cat ball sitting on the table, and definitely it was going off and interacting. Pretty good. Pretty good. That was early in the morning when I couldn't sleep. You know how you get past the zone of sleepy and now you're all wired up? That's where I was. So I'm like, yeah, let's see what's going on in here.
Yeah, I missed all that. I was sleeping.
All right, y'all. We that's a lot to take in, but
It
we hope
is.
you enjoyed it. It was a fun place. We tried to give you all the cool stuff that we experienced for damn sure.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, it's awesome. Again, go show McPike some love. Go to their website. I'll pop in the web address, and show them some love. Donate if you can. Donate your time if you're out there.
Yeah.
And I think she would appreciate that probably more than anything, because she did tell us that she's had a hard time finding contractors that will actually show up and do anything. Yeah. So do that. Go check out Mineral Springs Hotel. Show them some love too. There's some cool shops in there. And the Oddities Museum, I think there's a bar, a restaurant in there too, isn't there?
I don't think there's anything like that in there. It's just shops.
Oh wait, there used to be a bar. That was
Yes.
another one of the ghost stories.
Yeah. Used to
Actually,
be on the far side. That's a little shop
yeah,
now.
yeah. So it's
Um,
cool.
y'all, when you guys are watching this next week, it will be October 1st, 2nd, 3rd. I don't know, something the beginning of October. We're planning something very special for Halloween. But if there is something you particularly want to hear during the month of October, something you want to talk about witches, you want to talk about, I don't know, scary shit, any scary shit, please send us an email or post a comment. Hey, we'd like to hear your comments on this or that because
Yeah,
we're all down. October is going down. We're going to talk creepy, so get ready.
get ready. If you're in the Dallas Fort Worth area, we are doing a campfire ghost
Oh,
stories out at Lake Louisville
yes.
on October Friday the 13th.
Yes.
So we posted a link to it in our last episode. I'll post it again in this one. So yeah, y'all come
out and
out, hang with
Mhm.
us. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna do hot dogs. We're gonna do some s'mores. What as long as there's not a burn ban, we'll still do the
Oh,
hot
yeah.
dogs, but we may not actually be able to have a campfire.
Right.
But
Right.
we'll make do.
We're
We're
going
gonna
to
have
talk creepy shit
creepy
like
shit
the
and
good old days.
that's right. So y'all come and join us for that. That's gonna be awesome. Um, I know that we announced on the last episode the Goatman Bridge tours, but those have been canceled for reasons that we don't want to really discuss. But those are being
Sorry,
canceled.
guys.
So sorry, guys. So they'll be back. It's just this year it's going to have to be put on hold. So yeah.
I mean, we're hoping around December, January,
Yeah,
um, that we can get back out there. But mm, we can't do it this year. I'm sorry. But
definitely not. Definitely not in the month of October for sure.
mm-mm.
So,
All
but
right, girl.
we
I
got other
gotta.
stuff going on.
Yeah,
You got
I'm
your Lake Dallas
starving.
tours. I
Lake
know, me too.
Dallas tours. Yeah, y'all. I live in Lake Dallas, and we're gonna do some walking tours, and maybe Lisa will get to come on some of those and help.
Yeah,
Um, it's gonna be fun. There's a lot of creepy ass shit that happens in Lake Dallas, and we're gonna do some walking tours. So go do that. Um, anything else we'll be posting through the month of October that we think you need to know about. There's some bigger stuff happening, and
I
we'll
know
get in. Try to keep y'all updated on fun stuff you can do in October.
for sure.
All
And
right. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
as always, email us at oursideparanormal@gmail.com. Send us pictures of your fancy glasses. We love when y'all send us your pictures.
Yes, and there is
Um,
something new.
oh, there is something new. So
There is.
make sure you look and email us. Be the first to get it to us, and you'll get a prize. So there's that. Follow us on Facebook, Our Side Paranormal. It's just Our Side Paranormal with Becky and Lisa, I think, is what it is on Facebook.
I think so.
Okay. TikTok, Lisa and Beck. And yeah, I think that's it. So until next week, you clinksters, raise your glass.
And spread the word for us. Come
Yeah.
on.
Spread the word, y'all. We got to get to 500. We're going to go sit out in the woods in a tent.
We're going to do it. Well, it's happening. It's going to go down. So spread the word. Get us some followers, some likes, or whatever it is. I'm so not savvy with all the lingo. But anyway.
Get some people to click the button.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like our stuff.
That's and clink. Y'all stay with us on the clinking. We're going to build this thing up. We're going to be clinksters all over.
That's right. We
had a real when we get 1,000, we ship out some free shirts or something.
Ooh.
What do you think? We'll have
some
shirts made.
We could do a giveaway when we hit 1,000.
Yep.
All right. I like it. So y'all share. Like, share, follow, and comment. Do it all.
All right, girl.
And until next time, y'all stay spooky.
Clink out, baby.
Clink out, baby.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.